What's up, man? How you doing, Joe? Alright, so I'm about to start a live interview with a very special guest. How about yourself? Alright, the interview is about to start.
Yo, Tobi, what's up, man?
Hey, OmegaBlaze, how you doing, man?
Doing pretty good, man. How about you?
Doing alright. Okay, we're about to start this interview of the Tobi Talks podcast, episode 2. We have a very special guest. He goes by the name of OmegaBlaze, and I first saw this dude on YouTube back in like 2011 summer. I just saw 4 or 5 pound deadlift at 198 pounds, and I saw 365 pound squat, and then he also did a lot of calisthenics. And I just saw him on a video recommendation. I was like, okay, pretty strong dude. He had a strong deadlift and squat from doing a lot of calisthenics. He was decently built and everything. And then the rest was history. So, how are you doing?
Pretty good, man. Just recovering. It's been a crazy week, man. Just trying to recover, get ready for the next week of training.
I understand. Well, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Derek. I go by CocainaBlaze, OmegaBlaze. It's actually a brand of mine, and I just take on the name. A lot of people know me from bodybuilding.com. That's a real crazy situation, man. A lot of people know me from YouTube.
Talk about that a little bit.
A lot of people know me from YouTube, from producing, a lot of independent artists and calisthenics, man. That's my bread and butter. That's how I started. And yeah, I'm just here, man. Powerlifter, man.
Okay, and you did powerlifting recently. You just did a USAPL meet recently, correct?
Yeah, USAPL, man. Drug-free, drug-tested. Really.
What are your best lifts?
Right now, as far as competition, my best lifts are
competition and gym lifts.
As far as competition, my best competition lifts are 476 squat, a 336 bench, and a 624 deadlift. And as far as gym lifts, my best squat is a 480. My best bench is a 400.
Wow.
And my best deadlift is 610. So really crazy numbers, a lot of crazy shit going on, but it's part of transferring from calisthenics to powerlifting.
Yeah, man. And I even saw that squat of yours. It was like close to ass grass. Your asshole was nearly touching the ground. But now you kind of feel like legal depth. But anyway, yeah, it's good to be that deep. It's always to be too deep than be too high. But anyway, how have you been powerlifting?
Powerlifting right now, man. I want to say March will make 2 years.
2 years of lifting weights with the barbell?
2 years of lifting weights with the damn barbell. It's crazy because I started lifting weights and powerlifting at the same time. So
okay.
Yeah.
And what were your starting weights when you did powerlifting for the first time? When you first touched the barbell, what was your starting any of the lifts?
Like as far as my maxing out or what? As far as program?
Like maxing out. What were your starting just touching the barbell the first time?
Like you said, the 365, the fucking 405 deadlift. That was my first time ever just trying to max out, and I was doing that during my first year of calisthenics.
I mean, when you just finished calisthenics.
Oh, like this past 2 years?
Yeah.
That's the thing. I never,
2 years ago.
That's the thing. I never maxed out. I was following. I'm a West Side baby. West Side Barbell.
Okay.
So
West Side Barbell.
Yeah, I grew up watching West Side Barbell, Metal Militia, Louis Simmons, Sebastian Burns. I've always been a fan of powerlifting, but I was doing calisthenics. So if everybody knows West Side, they know that you don't. Well, you max out, but it's basically like you max out to a certain point, but you don't do the main lifts with West Side. You always do a variation. So when I first started lifting weights, I was doing West Side, and I had a pretty good understanding of how West Side worked from being a fan of it. So I was doing floor press, pin press, shoulder press. I was doing everything except for the main movements. And, so I really can't say what I was doing. I never maxed out until I went to the meet, man, to be honest.
In fact, that's what you've been doing the past 2 years, correct?
Yeah.
Pretty much. And before then, you were just doing calisthenics. So can you tell us your best calisthenics feats?
Well, as far as calisthenics, man, just everything. Pistol squat, doing pistol squats at 215, doing planche, full planche at 215, doing a planche push-ups at 215 pounds.
You are hard, especially at your body weight.
Yeah, man. Muscle.
I say that even helped your bench.
Yeah, I mean they do. They do to a degree, but the thing that I found is that the range of motion with planche push-ups is way less than bench.
Yeah.
So I mean it does help with lockout and building.
Also, I bet it helped your shoulder press too. Do you still shoulder press?
Right now I don't.
I mean, before the each, what was your best shoulder press?
My best shoulder press was 225 at 225.
That's decent, man.
Yeah. But I mean, that was just doing West Side. I was following West Side at the time, so I didn't really care about shoulder pressing. I cared about getting stronger, Yeah.
And I believe you did one-arm pull-ups too.
Yeah, one-arm pull-ups. I guess that's a feat. I would say, man, as far as calisthenics, man, just becoming, like, really mastering your own body weight. That's a great feat that I would say that I did, man. I really mastered my body weight. I do damn near everything calisthenics,
And also, as far as pistol squats go, right? Yeah. How many were you able to do?
She was just endless, man. I don't know,
Like freaking 100 or 50 sets of 50 or what?
Well, when I was doing calisthenics, I had like a program where I would do maybe like 5 reps every 10. Well, first I would set the timer to about 20 minutes. All my calisthenics workouts, they were under 30 minutes. Yeah, they were time. So I would set the timer.
All like rest pause training, pretty much bodybuilding style.
Yeah, basically rest pauses. I didn't even know that it was rest pauses until I started powerlifting. And that's what
still in prison anyway, so that's how they train. That's why they get big. But anyway, also, would you like pistol squats had a little bit of carryover to your squatting and deadlifting?
Oh yeah, definitely. Pistol squats is a really funny situation, man. Years of doing pistol squats got my hamstrings very strong. A lot of people think that pistol squats are more like quad dominant, but if you go ass to grass with pistol squats, your hamstrings are going to be sore the next day. And
I agree.
And I would say that's where a lot of my deadlift strength comes from. Just being able to do pistol squats and having strong hamstrings.
I agree. And I remember this, so I remember you did come out Pete Rubish's videos a P. Rubish, next bro, the OG P. Rubish. He was also on bodybuilding.com then, and he did. And I read one of your comments. You mentioned how you did glute ham raises because P was considering training hamstrings and doing glute ham raises, and you said glute ham raises also helped you deadlift 405, your first time deadlifting. What's your opinion on glute ham raises?
I think if you can find them fucking machine, you need to do them. Glute ham raises are the GOAT, man. No lie. I was doing glute ham raises. I was doing glute ham raises without even knowing what the fuck I was doing. You know, they had the machine at my college, and when I first started doing calisthenics, I used to see everybody doing, you know, ab workouts on. I'm like, aren't you supposed to be the other way? So I seen P. Rubish on them, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, if he's lifting all this fucking weight, maybe I should be doing them. I don't want chicken legs.
Mm-hmm.
So
and you don't have chicken legs whatsoever.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, how long have you been doing calisthenics?
Calisthenics, I've been doing calisthenics before I crossed over to powerlifting for like 8-9 years straight.
8-9 years?
Yeah.
So, anyway, why calisthenics in the first place? Why did you just say, you know what, I want to do calisthenics?
Well, calisthenics, calisthenics for me, why I started doing it was because, you know, I was about 21. I was about to start college. And I was like, man, I got two choices. I can either smoke weed, drink, you know, get females pregnant, pop beans, all this other stuff, or I can be healthy and look good and have longevity. So, and another reason was that I always heard all of these professors and PhDs talk about how calisthenics was inferior. Oh, you have to use weight to get muscle. You have to use weight. You know, calisthenics is aerobic. Lifting weights is anaerobic. And I was like, how the hell is that true when I have uncles who's huge as fuck off calisthenics? So somebody's lying. So what I did, I used myself as a guinea pig, like I always do. And I just did calisthenics until I seen results. And man, I just took it real far.
You did, man. I mean, I saw your physique. It blows away most who even lift weights. And what was your heaviest? What are the benefits, strength, and physique calisthenics wise? As in, how was your physique starting out, and what was your physique at the end? As in, what are your stats, basically?
Well, I'm 6'1". When I started calisthenics, I was around maybe 190-ish, 195, somewhere around there. And I see at the end of 8-9 years, I was 215, maybe 220, somewhere around there. And man,
no muscle.
Yeah, just really lean, like really lean.
Very lean. And vascular.
Yeah, vascular, striations, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. Do you think calisthenics gave you a head start for lifting?
Yes, and well, yeah.
Are you doing too?
I was gonna say no, but yeah. As far as lifting, it definitely did, man. If I could do it all over, I probably would have started lifting weights a little earlier because strength and you know hypertrophy is two different things, man. Of course, when you're lifting weights, you want to have a good base, and I think that calisthenics is really the way to go, man. Start off with calisthenics, then transfer to weights. That's what I would give the advice to anybody who's starting off, man. Start off calisthenics, push up, pull up, dips, squats, air squats, Bulgarian squats like that, and then transfer to weights. You gotta have a good base, gotta have a solid foundation, and if you have that, you can transfer it to anything, man.
I agree. I mean, believe it or not, that's what I did. In fact, before I started lifting weights, my senior year of high school, which was 2010, my junior year, before junior year, that's when I started. That's when I did calisthenics for a year. I was basically doing push-ups, pull-ups, pistol squats, aka leg squats, wrestler bridges, jump rope, calf raises, and even sit-ups.
Yeah.
And I was doing calisthenics at all times, even sometimes doing them weighted, or I would do them like martial arts style, like what Brock Lesnar did in his WWE match against The Rock between chairs. I would use concrete and use my knuckles on concrete. I would do fingertip, all types of stuff, because I was also doing Taekwondo. And that gave me a good head start, and I definitely got lean, I got muscle. In fact, I was leaner a little bit then than I was now because of it for some while. But obviously getting stronger legs I do. I mean, I do love pistols with the legs, but obviously I would have to pistol squat a lot of volume and a lot of weight to even get better legs. But I believe you can still build good legs on pistols.
Yeah,
but anyway.
I agree.
Okay, now let's talk about bodybuilding.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You're active on the MISC, right?
Yeah, I mean, I used to be. I used to be really active, man. I just cut it out for some time.
Yeah. Because a lot of just trolls, idiots, losers, they would say all types of shit. They would say because they're behind a computer. And just people who would dog on you for whatever reason because they're lacking in something.
Yeah.
And I also remember that thread you made about calisthenics, where you were basically helping people out how to get good physique in calisthenics. And of course, the rumors that you were on that cell tech, because that's what they said then, that you're on cell tech. You don't get big off calisthenics.
Right.
You have to lift weights. And that you have to be on cell tech, or cell tech, because that's what people said.
Yeah.
And you made that thread, so elaborate.
Well, I really made the thing. This was, calisthenics had a really big reemergence around 2011 to about 2014. It was a lot of people overseas doing it. It was just really big, and I made that thread like before that. It was around 2009, 10, somewhere around there. And
yeah, because that's not like when I knew of bodybuilding.com, like 2009.
Yeah, and a lot of people, when I made that thread, I just made the thread just to do it. I was really trolling myself, but at the same time, I was doing it with facts. You know, I used to play into the cell tech shit, to the Anavar shit, to the Winstraw, and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, I was just like a calisthenic purist. I was a real purist of calisthenics. I didn't give a fuck about weights. And I knew that you can build muscle and strength off calisthenics. So I just made the thread to let people know, like, hey, man, fuck what you guys are talking about. You can build muscle and everything. And another thing, a lot of people are saying it's genetics. Oh, it's genetics. Just disregarding all of the hard work that you put in, you know. So I made the thread to let people know, like, hey, man, you can build muscle without weights. And that thread is like a GOAT thread for as far as calisthenics. Hella views, hella comments, and it helped a lot of people. A lot of people even start doing calisthenics who just never did it. You know, I inspired a lot of people to do it, man. It's just really cool.
Alright, but okay, let's go on the genetics thing. I mean, yeah, everyone can get into genetics or not, and of course there are outliers, but sometimes there are genetics for certain things. But let's be frank. Let's just be frank about this. Black people have a little bit superior genetics when it comes to muscle and sometimes strength. Because look at most of the Olympia people. They're black. Most of the people build muscle easy. They're black. And so genetics have somewhat genetics. So
that's true. Genetics definitely play a big part. But the thing is, people like to use genetics for a crutch. You can't use genetics for a crutch, man, because everybody has good genetics. They at the end of the day, people have certain things that they're built for, and they have certain things they're not built for. Like me, I have super long ass chimpanzee arms, and you know, my bench and my squat is never going to be astronomical. You know, it can be, but it's going to take it's going to take very, very long. Now, if you're somebody who's fat, short, you're manly, you're going to have a good squat. I don't care what you say. Your squat is going to be good because your center of gravity is low, and it's not your fault. You have short fibulas, you have short femurs, and things like that. So all of that plays into the game.
Yeah. Genetics regardless, you can still get better, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone can improve. And kind of like use people as motivation, but not always compare yourself to other people all the time. Just use other people to get yourself better, if anything, you know?
Right. That's exactly that.
And how about, speaking of the calisthenic movement, let's talk about your favorite lifters. Who are your favorite lifters all through? Who are your calisthenics people? And who are some of your favorite athletes? Or who are just your favorite people all through?
As far as calisthenics, some of my favorite people would be JR of Beast Mode, Lord Vital, Beast Mode, of course.
Oh, Lord Vital, yeah.
Lord.
I remember that.
But more so JR more than anybody as far as calisthenics, because this guy is just, man, I call him my uncle, but this guy, he had a similar body to mine. He was just shredded, bro. And I seen him in the park on camera. This man just did like 50 fucking pull-ups straight with Gucci glasses on and a tank top. He was just, you know what I'm saying? He had the swag, bro. I was like, man, yeah, he was shredded, you know, it was like, damn, and the thing is, none of these people was using steroids or anything. It's just OG strength, man. These guys were just strong. So definitely JR, Lord Vital, Juice, of course,
Juice.
You know,
I thought Juice was huge.
Yeah, it's a lot of people, man. Just the whole calisthenic game, and as far as just overall athletes, I really don't have any. I'm just a fan of powerlifting. I never really cared too much about other sports. I care about powerlifting, you know? When I found powerlifting, I became a fan, and some of my favorite athletes in powerlifting would be like the OGs, man. Fucking Pete Bugaj, Chuck Volpole, you know, there's people who are upfront about using steroids and stuff like that. I don't like all of the lying and stuff, man. I mean, if you juicing, you juicing. Just be real about it. Don't lie.
Yeah. At the same time, don't lie about it. Just better to say nothing to spare trouble, but don't freaking con people. Don't be dishonest. But if you really want to spare the trouble or losing endorsements or anything, just say nothing, or just be honest, saying that, you know what, unfortunately, in the sport, people have to do these type of things to be competitive and be the best. Just give like a P. Rubish type answer, but at the same time, don't lie to kids,
you know? Don't lie, man, especially to the kids, because they're, at the end of the day, they looking at all of these athletes, and all these athletes are getting sponsored by the companies to facilitate their drug use. So, you know, you have to look at that dynamic of it.
Okay, so anyway, what's your diet like?
Well, as far as right now, man, I'm just trying to eat clean.
So do you like Southern barbecue or what?
Hell no. Nah.
So what's your diet like?
I mean, right now, man, it's pretty much the same thing every day. Wake up, have eggs, maybe 4 to 5 whole eggs with the yolk, because I need the antioxidants. Maybe I have about 4 pieces of toast, 4 pieces of 100% whole wheat bread. For lunch, having a sandwich. You know, I got an air fryer, so I cook, fries with that, sea salt, and for dinner, I might have like jasmine rice, tuna, chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, something like that. And I don't have cheat days, man. That shit is corny. I don't really like cheat days. I just try and find substitutes for eating junk food. I'm a real advocate.
So what's the last time you had a cheat meal then?
What's considered cheating?
I mean, like eating pretty much, like basically the kid in the cookie jar, like just eating sweets, eating that food you're not supposed to have, just treating yourself. When's the last time you did that?
Probably last week. I had honey bun and a chocolate chip cookie before I worked out. I use that as my pre-workout. I guess that's cheating. But if I do,
I guess that would be it.
Yeah, I guess that's it, man. I mean, when you're powerlifting, there is no diet. You can eat trash and still live great. But I try and keep it.
Would you consider yourself like higher metabolism, but mostly eating clean?
Yeah. I mean, my metabolism is definitely high. And that's another thing. That goes back to genetics. You have to know your body type. I'm an ectomorph. For anybody out there who wants to know, I'm an ectomorph.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are endomorphs, and they try and eat sweets and a lot of carbs, and they keep a lot of fat on.
Yep. You're looking at one right here.
Yeah. You're endo?
Except usually my diet is mostly shit, so I mean, I make bad choices. I enjoy food. You eat for health for the most part, performance. For me, I mean, my diet could be better, obviously, but that'll solve itself. But anyway, also, how were you as a kid? Were you big dude, skinny dude, strong dude? Were you stronger than other kids? How were you?
Hell no. I was just fast, man. I had a lot of slow twitch muscle fibers. Now that I look at it, I was really fast and explosive. I can jump I can jump like really, really good. I was dunking in like the 8th grade.
Holy shit.
I was dunking in 8th grade.
It's above. That's ahead of the curve then. Did you play any sports as a kid?
I mean, yeah, not officially. Growing up, you play football, basketball. I was just in the streets a lot, man. We used to play everything, man. Football on the grass, basketball in the street. But one thing I did do is I rode BMX for, I want to say I rode BMX for about 12 years straight. Or maybe 15, man. I was riding BMX for a long time.
I mean, based on your personality, I mean, you're not into sports currently. I can see you're into the music stuff. I can see you like a BMX skater type person.
Yeah.
Or something different.
Yeah.
Because the typical person's like, okay, you're into sports, you're into that. I see you a little bit outside the box.
Yeah, I just had a real eclectic upbringing. So, I mean, I played sports and I did a lot of stuff, but it's just I didn't really care for it. They wanted me to play football in school, but I don't want to play football, so I'm not gonna play.
Yeah, man. Did you exercise as a kid?
Yeah, I mean, of course, everybody did, man. That's what PE was for, But as far as a kid, man, that's when I really started working out. Of course, it was off and on, but yeah, I always did push-ups and calf raises and stuff like that.
Okay, and also, what else? And how did you train calisthenics? Did you just do like the rest pause training and stuff, and what else?
Well, I mean, it varied over time. I was a big proponent of like just trying new stuff. So, of course, like I said earlier, I would do like set the timer for 20 minutes, and I would do like 5 to 10 push-ups or squats every 5 reps. I would rest 10 seconds or something like that. But I also had another thing that I would do would be like pyramiding.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that in the thread.
Yeah, and that's what I made the thread about. I made the thread about one of my methods that I use, pyramiding, and people seen a lot of success off pyramiding. But I guess I never did it the way I did it. The way I would do it is I would take like a certain amount of reps, and I would just let's say 10 reps. I would do 1 rep, and then I would do 2 reps, and then I would do 3 reps, and I would work all the way up to 10 of the pyramid, and then I would work my way back down. So, you know, overall, that's a lot of volume. You're going to get great hypertrophy gains off that, as well as strength.
Mm-hmm. And now that you're the powerlifting side, how do you program your powerlifts? Do you have a coach? And if you don't have a coach, will you get one in the future?
Well, I mean, right now, I'm self-coached because I like programming. I like crunching numbers. And I like seeing what works. So, in the beginning, when I did my first meet, I was using a modified west side. I was doing a modified west side conjugate system. As of right now, after my meet, I've scaled everything back, and right now I'm doing like a linear progression with undulating periodization. So it's like a mixture of the two, and it's working really good, man. The only problem that I'm having is just not overshooting. It's really easy to overshoot your numbers if the weight feels too easy. So yeah, I'm doing linear periodization mixed with undulating periodization.
Okay. And would you see yourself down the road do other lifts other than the big 3?
Say that again?
Down the road, do you see yourself doing lifts other than the 3 power lifts?
You mean like as in like weightlifting?
Like calisthenics, maybe shoulder press, barbell rows, and just any other exercise or variations of the exercise. Maybe front squats, maybe incline, anything, or use dumbbells. Anything other than barbell squat, back squat, barbell bench press, or barbell deadlift.
Well, as of right now, no. I'm really into specificity. I feel like specificity is king. A lot of these...
Just whatever gets you the bigger total, right?
I mean, not necessarily. It's all about... I'm really big into being optimal. There's a lot of ways to do things, but it's an optimal way of doing things. And when you're natural, man, you just can't be wasting a lot of energy on extra stuff.
That's true. And also, you have a nice physique and all. Do you see yourself doing like maybe classic physique, natural bodybuilding, maybe men's physique, anything like that?
Definitely. That's gonna be when I'm probably about 50, and I'm just bored. I'll do it then.
Did you ever take like a DEXA scan to find your body fat? I would say it's between like 8 and 12 or something. No higher than 12. Maybe even 10.
Yeah, I mean, I have no clue, man. Maybe 10%. I have no clue. I never cared for the vanity part of it.
Yeah. I mean, you look good enough, obviously. It's just that, are you willing to get that much weaker to sacrifice being near borderline death when it comes to like body fat?
Yeah, I don't really feel like dehydrating and doing all that stuff right now. Losing all my water, I don't want to do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And do you feel like your calisthenics will give you a good head? I had said the head start thing, but do you feel like the numbers are just going to explode even more now that you have the base of calisthenics and you're just going to eke out your powerlifting gains?
Yeah, I think so. Really, I would say calisthenics gave me a head start from getting injured. I don't have to really worry so much about injury because I have strong tendons from doing such high reps. Yeah, you do high reps with it. You do high reps, ultra high reps. I mean, it was to a point in time, man. I used to do like maybe 600 pull-ups or maybe about 900 push-ups in one day just to see if I can do it. And that doing that amount of reps is really going to help your tendons and ligaments to stay strong and keep from getting injured. So yeah, I think calisthenics definitely helped me stay bulletproof.
Alright, so what's your goals down the road when it comes to lifting, life, and other things?
Well, as far as powerlifting, man, I'm really trying to get the state record in Georgia in the 230 weight class in the USAPL. Right now, it's 672 on the deadlift. So yeah, I'm gonna smash that. I'm gonna smash that pretty easy.
How you doing, man?
Yeah. I mean, you could, but then that would be overshooting for me because I'm just gonna stick to the program and just follow it out, you know. But yeah, as far as the deadlift, I want to get the state record on the deadlift in the 105 kg weight class, and I'm looking to do 4 or 5 paused on bench. When I did 400, the first year I started lifting weights, it was just touch and go. It was actually a pin press. So I want to do that on bench, 4 or 5 paused, and I want to do 505 on the squat. And I'm pretty sure I can do it right now, but I'm just going to stick to the program because you got to stay in the pocket.
Yeah, we'll come with time. Trust in the process.
Yeah.
Anyway, also, like, what are your life goals pretty much so far? What do you want to do down the goal outside of lifting?
Well, I just want to be a person, man. I want to help people, accomplish their dreams. And as far as dreams, I'm only good at so much, man. And producing is one of the things I'm really good at. I'm really good at helping people create music. So that's definitely what I want to do, man. I want to be able to say that I have a Billboard song on the Billboard 100, you know?
Okay. And you're a musician, and what are your other hobbies? And explain, like, what type of music you do.
Well, yeah, I'm a musician, composer, songwriter, engineer. I specialize in, trap music. That's what I specialize in. I specialize in trap music.
That's what's popular nowadays, you know?
Yeah, trap music, R&B, boom bap, hip hop, rap, things like that. But at the same time, I have the knowledge to help people who do country because I'm an audio engineer. So I have the interface. If somebody can play the guitar, I can help them get the melodies right, everything, riffs, all that stuff. So, pretty well rounded. It's just that I specialize in trap, and that's pretty much it.
Alright, what are some of your favorite musicians?
Oh, as far as music, as far as what, like artists or just the producers?
Have like artists, people who influence you, just any musician you like, pretty much.
I mean, as of right now, just
some of your influences.
As of right now, I don't.
Some of just your favorite.
As of right now, I don't have any favorite artists. I mean, I just don't really. I care more about the beats now. I like the actual instrumentation more than I like what they're saying. So as far as producers, I like 808 Mafia. I think they're doing a really good job. 808 Mafia. I like Jake Warren. He's another great producer. Just DJ Plug, Beethoven. I like all of those guys' beats. So 9 times out of 10, if they did the beat, I'll give it a listen. I just don't have a favorite artist or musician at the current time. Shout out Tupac though. He's the GOAT. If I had to say anybody,
Okay, so thing that anyone watching this video could take away from you? Like, what are you about? What do you have to tell people, basically? So, what can they take away from this interview? What can they take away from you, pretty much? Any last words?
Well,
or what's your final message?
My final message is just be yourself, man. Be yourself. Don't worry about what other people are doing, and don't try to emulate what they're doing. You have to be you, because you didn't have to go through what they went through to get where they're at. So you're looking at the end stage of where they're at. Just be yourself. Write your own story or have it written for you. That's what I would say. And with that, man, if you want to follow me on Instagram. It's CocainaBlaze. It's CocainaBlaze. And you can see my progress with these lists and also my production. And shout out to Tobi for the interview, man. Thanks.
Hey, man. Pleased to meet you, Derek.
All right, man.
And OmegaBlaze, CocainaBlaze. Nice to finally meet you after all these years. Been a pleasure to interview. Thank you for being my guest. And, follow him on his Instagram, follow him on his YouTube, and look out for him in the future in powerlifting. He's going to do big things. He's done big things in the calisthenics community. And follow his music too. And hopefully you enjoyed this interview and you'll take something away from it. And we're signing off. And it's been a pleasure.
All right, man. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for everybody for coming on, man. Appreciate it.